Alright guys, it's Friday morning. I got the boo-boo cleaned up. So we're getting it warmed up. Doing a pre-trip. So I didn't video anything yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday. We did the 2 crane mat loads from, where was it? Cairns to Forney. Nothing special. Those went pretty smooth. Those were $450 each. I wasn't feeling too good, so I didn't really video any of that. But today we have a late pickup. It's a 10 a.m. appointment, picking up some axles going to McGregor, which that's over there by Waco. I was going to do a load after that, but I may have to keep it and deliver it Monday. And that'll be a problem because I'm taking the truck to the shop this afternoon. We are finally going to get all those parts replaced on the suspension. You know, the crack part, new U-bolts, bushings, all that good stuff. You know, let me show you. So the crack right there, I don't know if you can see it. It's cracked all the way through. And how it's wallering this edge out. See that? Oh, wait. So we got to replace this piece. It's all together. That whole piece back there that holds on that airbag, the U-bolts, bushings, all that good stuff. That's that estimate I got for $3,700. Oh, wait. And we're going to get an oil change, too. We need one while it's in there. So, yeah, we're going to get that done. So, I don't want to hold on to a load because I told him I'd bring it to him Friday, which is today, after I get off, and then he can work on it Monday. So, if I have to deliver a load Monday, he's going to have my truck Monday. So, I don't want to take a chance. So I'm just going to do this one load. We're going to call it a day, get the truck over there to him, you know, make sure everything's smooth, and he can get working on it, and I don't have to rush and be like, I need my truck back. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I got to deliver this load. So that's what we're going to do. Plus, I don't even feel that great anyways. Got a headache, congestion, you know, all the good stuff. Sinus infection, I guess, is what it is. I've been taking some medicine. I feel pretty good after I take the medicine. But at night, when I wake up, that's when I feel horrible. So let's go ahead and get warmed up, and we'll get over there to Waxahachie. I think we might need to get some fuel on the way over there. And we'll pick these axles up. All right, guys, we just paid $400. So he said he just lowered the price. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the $385 is the price, or he lowered it even more. But I had to wait on him for a second. We are next door to the axles, so let me pump this fuel, and then we'll drive next door and get loaded. Let's see if the price went down. Oh yeah, it did. Yeah. $379. He wasn't lying. All right, guys. Pumping fuel. And look what I noticed right here. Oh, wait. I was putting some air in it, and I noticed it was leaking. Oh, yeah. A little piece of that sidewall came out. But I do have a spare back here on the rim. So, yep, we'll find me a tire shop. Probably get loaded real quick, and then find me a tire shop, get those swapped out. All right, guys, it is Thursday. So I've been MIA for a little bit. You know, I did work Friday, this past Friday, and I was feeling horrible. I had like a head cold, you know, for pretty much all week. And then Friday, oh man, this ear started hurting so bad. It was an earache. And I haven't had an earache since I was like 8 years old. It was hurting so bad, my jaw was hurting. Oh, I just trying to get back, you know. Worst drive in the world. But so Saturday I went to the doctor. They gave me some medicine, and oh man, it was just bad. It was horrible. I mean, it was bleeding and leaking out of my ear at night. Nasty. So anyways, on Friday I had planned on taking my truck to the shop, which I did. I finally got all the suspension parts fixed. Oh man, that bill was high. Oh, it was high. So I got my suspension parts fixed. Ended up needing a few more parts. So we had to wait on that. And my truck wasn't ready until yesterday, which was Wednesday. Probably about 10 o'clock is when he called me. But Tuesday night, I got sick with some kind of stomach virus. My wife had it the night before. She was throwing up out of both ends. So I ended up getting that Tuesday night, and you know, both ends myself. So, you know, I felt weak, sore, everything. So I didn't pick up my truck right away. I just feeling horrible, even though I needed to work. But I ended up picking it up that afternoon and just took it back to the shop, and was gonna be ready to work today this morning. But I got that bill. Let me show you that bill. I'll show you guys numbers. You know, we didn't go over the recap for last week, so I'll do that a little bit later, but yeah. Oh wait. So the initial estimate of what we thought it was gonna be was like $3,750. $3,750 with all the parts and labor. But I needed an oil change, so we added that. And then, you know, what was in there, of course, the mechanic told me, hey, there's a couple other parts we need to replace. After breaking it down, you know, now I can see them. So they had to order it. That took a while because they thought they had it in stock. Driver went to go pick it up, but it wasn't there in stock, so I had to get an aftermarket one. But yeah, let me show you that bill. Can y'all see that total at the bottom? $5,000 and what, $12? Yep. Oh man, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. So I was ready. I was like, all right, well, you know, I'm gonna work hard Thursday. You know, I gotta recoup some of that money. Didn't know the truck was gonna take that long. It was supposed to be a day job. I was supposed to get it back Monday, but you know, just having to order the parts kind of delayed it. So I'm like, all right, Thursday I'm gonna work. But oh man, I tell you what, talking about out of business. I was out of business. I didn't know, but you know, where I park, I don't have good service back there. So a lot of times it's just like no bars, or maybe one little bar. So this morning, you know, I'm warming my truck up, and knew I was probably gonna get some axles, which I'm here now. So I'm waiting. I'm not getting a phone call, so I check my phone. It says SOS. I'm like, damn, it's bad service back here. So I like, you know what, I'll go to that racetrack. It's a big truck racetrack, and I'll park there and, you know, make my phone calls and see about getting a load, because it's a nice place to park. I drive over there. The whole time I'm checking, still SOS. I'm like, what the fuck? Keep restarting my phone, looking at the settings. I didn't know what was going on. I said, because I've done it before, or maybe the kids have swiped something and, you know, I didn't get any service. So I was like, all right, well, maybe it's that. I looked at everything, I couldn't figure it out. So I drove all the way back to where I parked. Walked into the office. My aunt works there, so I went and talked to her. I said, hey, I need your help. She's a little bit more tech savvy than me. I said, I cannot get my phone off of SOS. Can you help me? And she's like, oh no, it's AT&T, the whole AT&T. It's all over the news and radio. It's like, you don't watch the news and radio? I'm like, no. I haven't listened to the radio for like 10 years. I don't know. It's been a while. Just Pandora and, you know, whatever, or I watch YouTube. You know, I don't watch the news. I don't believe in it, whatever, you know. So I'm like, I had no idea. So I made a couple phone calls right there from the landline. And luckily, my buddy George with First Flight, even though he's got AT&T, his phone worked. So I found out a couple people, you know, some people, their phone works, but most of the others, they don't. So it's about 9:30 right now, and my phone still does not work. While I was there talking to my aunt, her phone it just starts working. So all right, so I restarted mine a few times and nothing. So I don't know. Talking about being out of business, I mean, I can't check my emails, I can't sign rate cons, I can't look at the load board, I can't make any phone calls. I mean, thank God I don't break down. I mean, if I break down, what are you gonna do on the side of the road? Call somebody? Nope. So I ended up getting a load. Called George. He called the broker. They ended up sending me a load. So I'm here to pick it up, and we're gonna go to Wills Point, the Big Tex. So I think I've been there 2, maybe 3 times. So I gotta go old school, and get there by memory. So hopefully, hopefully I shouldn't have any issues. I think I know how to get there. It's more of a visual than, oh, I take this road and that road, the name, you know, I don't. I'm about to go by memory of where I need to exit. So hopefully that won't be an issue. But yeah, man, that was a horrible weekend I had. You know, earache, then getting the stomach virus, and then waking up being out of business, you know. I never would have thought that. I still don't even know what happened with AT&T. I was trying to ask my aunt, like, they're going to talk about it on the news, but, you know, we ended up started talking. Somebody else came in, started talking. I was trying to ask her, like, well, what happened? Did they get hacked? Did a meteor come and, you know, take out the satellite? I mean, what? For it to be company-wide, I guess. I mean, AT&T. I guess I'll find out later. But, yeah. We are here as of right now. I mean, this is all I got going. Thank God I know how to get there. I drive there, and if my phone don't work by the time I deliver the load, I mean, I'm out of business. I'm gonna have to drive back and just come back home. I mean, what else am I gonna do? You know, I can't. We rely on these phones too much. You know, when I very first started driving, an 18-wheeler, I think it was 2007, maybe 2008, somewhere right around there. GPSs weren't like a big thing. I got around the country with a map scope. It's like a big old map scope. You had an address, and I can't remember, but I think you look at the table of contents, you see what kind of coordinates they are or whatever on the map, and you go there, and then you just start with your finger, like, mapping your way and flipping over to that state. That's how I got around. No problem. I don't know. I don't think I could do it again. But that's how I got around the entire United States. No problem. Now, I couldn't do it. I need the map, you know. I need Google Maps, Apple Maps, something. And then, yeah. I mean, you need your phone. You gotta think about back in the day, though, when cell phones weren't a thing either. How'd they do it? Smoke signals? Shit, I don't know. So yeah, hopefully the phone will be back up, and I can get something this afternoon. Like I said, it's a little after 9:30, and we're still dead in the water over here. I don't know. We'll just have to see. When I get out, I'll show you the parts I had to buy. So the major parts I had to buy, they were about between $615 and $650 each. Thought I needed 2, but ended up needing 3. But then when you need 3, you have to get, you know, the U-bolts and bushings for it. So yeah, I think you're gonna spend $3,700. End up spending $5,000. Well, I know a few hundred was going to be extra for the PM I had to get done. So, but still, man, that hurts. It hurts knowing you're spending that money and you're ready to hit the ground running, and then psych, you're out of business. Oh, I don't know. Did anybody, any of you guys have any issues with the phone? Did it affect you guys any kind of way? I mean, I guess if you have a typical job where you just clock in at the same place and do your, your work there and go home, I guess you're not too bad. But yeah, let me know if it affected you and how it affected you. I mean, this kind of situation, I mean, how much money was lost for a lot of people with their business that require the internet and the phone, and of course, if you have AT&T, or maybe they didn't have AT&T, but maybe one of their customers or the business they deal with has AT&T, and they can, who knows? It's a big screw up for sure. But hey, that's what we get for relying on these phones so much. I'm still waiting. There's a truck getting loaded, a pretty nice old school cab over, then a hotshot truck, so they're almost done. So I think one of them's about to pull forward, then we'll pull forward and I'll show you. All right, guys, it's about 10:15. They loaded the two other trucks. I think they went on break, and then now it's my turn. So let me show you them parts. You can see that brand new beautiful part right there. So this, the bushings, let's see, this whole piece, well, that top piece, the U-bolts, that piece right here goes all the way and mounts that airbag. But also that airbag was bent, screws were bent, so he had to cut them off, so I had to get a new airbag. So on the other side, what's up, man?
What's up, bro?
You see these new U-bolts right here, new U-bolts. But this is the aftermarket piece, this whole piece. It is not Peterbilt. That's the one they thought they had but didn't have, so we'd have to wait a whole nother week if we wanted that one. I said, no, let's just get aftermarket. Need to work. So yeah, all that plus other little miscellaneous little parts, nuts and bolts, and like I said, all the U-bolts they had to replace, all the bushings in there. So yeah, so now we're rolling smooth, straight, aligned. We're aligned. So yeah, let's get loaded here, and like I said, we're gonna try and make our way to Big Tex without the internet. Still don't have anything. Restarted my phone probably about 3 times since this last little clip. Still nothing. So hopefully something will change. I don't know, AT&T, better fix it. Fix it, whatever you did wrong, fix it. All right, so we're here in Will's Point at Big Tex. I don't know if I said, but my phone service came back on at 11. So I've been making phone calls and letting everybody know I'm back in business. I did get a load. A broker reached out at 7 a.m. this morning. Of course, I couldn't tell because I had no service, but when I finally got service, it let me know it came through. And so I reached back out and said, hey, I got AT&T, I'm sure everybody knows about it. But I said I got service now. Do you still have any of those loads left? She did, so after here, we're gonna go to Dangerfield and pick up a shingles. Load of shingles going to Burleson. Those pay $600 and they recently went down, but a few other brokers that have those same loads, they went down too, so no, they ain't lying. So yeah, guess we got something. You know, so it's like when you get work, everybody knows it, so they start reaching out. Had another, my other connect reach out with the pallets. I can't do that. Another connect reached out with some mulch. I can't do that one. That needs to be picked up today. Yeah. But like I've always said, I'd rather turn down work than not find any work. I don't know if I said, but man, I still can't hear out of my ear. I was talking to my sister. She said she had an earache not too long ago. It was her first earache ever in her life. She's older than me. And she said she couldn't hear out of the ear for 2 weeks. I got nervous because I was like, man, I think I lost my hearing for life. She's like, no, she couldn't hear out of it for 2 weeks. Feels weird though. Feels like you have an earmuff on that side. See, they just come unload you. I haven't talked to anybody. That's what I like. That's what I like about flat. So yeah, Dangerfield's about an hour and a half from here. Which sucks, but it's a decent load, I guess. They have loads in Tyler. It's a little bit closer, maybe about 30 minutes closer, but pretty cheap mulch. So let's get our paperwork signed and we'll get out of here. All right, guys, we finally got loaded. It is about 3:45 right now. I don't know what time I got here. I think, what time was it? 1:30, somewhere around there. Yeah, it's about 3:45. Took a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and strap up, and we gotta turn around and go on that scale right there and get our paperwork. So let's get strapped up. All right, we are all strapped up, boys. So this is the other side. Let's go over here and do our turnaround like these guys and get our paperwork and head out. I see the Canistoga. He's not even strapping his load. Not one strap on there. Get my paperwork. All right, you can see by the lights, you know where I'm at. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I had to get me some elotes. So, yeah, last week, at the end of the week, oh, man, I didn't feel good at all. Oh, man. And I didn't do the recap. I didn't even finish. I think I've recorded a little bit on Friday, but it was like, oh, I got loaded here. I'm tired. I don't feel good. You know, like that. So I didn't do the recap or anything. But, so last week, I did work Monday through Friday. Friday, I think I did one load. Monday, did one load. Anyways, I made, for the full week, I made $3,825. And I ended up getting fuel twice. I probably could have managed without the second time, but, you know, I don't like running it that low. So I went ahead and got fuel. I ran all day today without buying fuel, and I'm still good. So I'll definitely need to get fuel tomorrow. So with that, I spent $800 on fuel, so I brought home $3,025, which is okay. It's not that great. It's not great at all, actually, but it's okay, I guess. Damn, what was I about to say? I was about to say something. Oh, my mind went blank. But I did get a little bit of my hearing back earlier, probably about an hour ago. My ear was bothering me, and they told me not to. But I popped my ears, you know, where you blow out of your nose, hold it, and then pops your ears. Yeah. And it went like that. I was like, oh, I can hear again. It still feels funny, and the sound is weird, but I can hear a little bit. So thank God. I was still worried I'm not going to be able to hear anymore. I'm going to be deaf out of that ear for the rest of my life. But I'm good now. Or at least I know I'm going to be good. So yeah, I haven't eaten the past 2 days. You know, so I got that stomach virus. What's today? Thursday, Wednesday. So Tuesday, last thing I ate was dinner. I think it was pizza I had. I think that's what tore me up. So Wednesday, I ate nothing all day. Well, actually at night, I had some ramen noodles. I want a little bit of soup, but I don't want like a full thing of soup. We had ramen noodles, so I was like, I ate that. You know, the noodles is real light. It's not like heavy in the sauce. And that's all I ate all day today. Or yesterday. And then today I didn't eat anything until now. About to eat it right now. Oh, wait. Finally starting to get an appetite back. Let me taste it. Oh, wait. I don't think I need the spoon. Oh, man. That was worth the wait. 2 days of not eating. Good way to break your fast right there. Some elotes. Oh, wait. So, yeah, so today, man, it was a crazy day. I being out of business, you know. I'm like, oh, man, what the hell am I going to do? But last minute, got that load. Thank God through doing an old school, calling landline, mail me the Raycon. Anyway, so I got that and phone started working. So I did the axle load to Will's Point. That paid me $500. Then I had to drive an hour and a half to get those shingles in Dangerfield. That's going to pay me $600. I'm going to deliver that first thing in the morning. That's going to Burleson. So I'll wake up in the morning, drive probably about an hour, deliver that in Burleson. I think at 7 is when they start accepting loads. And then I'll shoot up 35. I'll be over there in Fort Worth, south of Fort Worth. So I'll be off of 35 pretty much, 35W. And I'll just shoot up north, 35W, and go to Roanoke and pick up some mulch. They called me about. They wanted that done today. I mentioned it earlier. I said I couldn't do it. And so they came back like, oh, what if we pay you $50 more? I'm like, we can't do it. We can do it tomorrow. So they checked and we're gonna do it tomorrow. So I'm pick up the mulch going to Waco. Yeah, that's all I got so far. So if everything goes smooth, I should be leaving Roanoke somewhere around 9 o'clock in the morning, heading to Waco. So maybe 11, 12 o'clock, I'll be empty in Waco. So maybe I can pick up a load coming back. I don't know. We're going to have to play it by ear, but we won't know until we get there. So sorry about missing out on you guys, or, you know, not making videos. You know, I was dying all weekend. Plus, truck was in the shop. Oh, wait. It was in the shop. Oh, I need to get a bite on that one. Oh, man. Make me feel better. It's about spending $5,000. Oh, man. It just calms your nerves right here. So, yeah, thanks for sticking with me. I know that, like I said, I haven't made any videos past few days, but I've noticed a lot of new subscribers, so thank you guys for subscribing, liking the videos, commenting. I'll get to the comments. Haven't checked them in a while, but I'll reply to you if you ask any questions or anything. But I just do this locally. I'm a local driver, Dallas area, Dallas-Fort Worth area. I go home every single day. I'm typically off on the weekends. Just a day in the life, really, of a local owner-operator. I have my own authority, my own numbers. I own my own truck, my trailer. It's all me. Just out here trying to make it. So just trying to show you guys what real numbers will be like. You know, what I spend on fuel actually. What I'm actually getting paid on the loads. And then I'll break that down at the end of the week. You know, I don't really break down my insurance and, you know, other fees here and there, miscellaneous fees of owning your own truck, but that shouldn't be too hard to figure out on your own. Everybody will be a little bit different. But the main expense is fuel, and so I want to make sure I show the fuel and what I'm getting for the rate. And if I have repairs, just like I showed you guys the repair bill. If I need tires, buy any parts, put them on myself, I'll show you the bill so you kind of know what maintenance will be like as well. Just to show you guys the real numbers, you know, because I know some people on here mislead everybody thinking you're going to be a millionaire as soon as you buy a truck, which that's not the case at all. Nothing close to it. It's a struggle out here. And anyone who tells you that they're making, you know, $2,000 a day, spending $50 on fuel, yeah, right. You may do it once or twice, but you ain't doing it consistently. So I just want to make sure everybody knows, you know, this is just a real channel. I just real, raw, uncut. I don't plan my videos. I just start recording and start talking, and that's what I do. I don't have an agenda at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day. I just kind of video and then put it out there showing you real life. I know some days it may be boring, but that's what work is. I mean, some days it's boring. There's nothing exciting that happens. I didn't wreck my truck. I mean, which I know a lot of you guys like when I said I crashed my Peterbilt. Or if I'm not about to die, then, you know, you guys aren't excited clicking on the videos and stuff. But it's just a real day in the life of what it is to be a local flatbed owner-operator. Just doing it by yourself. So, yeah, if you like those videos, please, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment on them. And now that I feel better, got the truck out of the shop, we're going to keep making videos. I know today's Thursday, so I got one more day tomorrow, Friday, unless some work pops up Saturday. But yeah, from now on, we'll be back at it. And hopefully I can make it exciting for you. The title of this video is, I went out of business, as you know, which I did. I'm not lying. It's not clickbait. It's true. But all right. Thank you, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.